here.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a living book.
Mm-hmm.
Look at reverse who've done it. This looks like the 5th member of the Mystery Inc. gang.
Yeah. This is what happened to them. Alright, let's turn up the music.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Alright. How to play. Press space or left click to begin and to advance text. Inspect the room with mouse. Inspect highlighted objects with left click. Is that man just tied up? Finally. Oh, you want a voice jam? Fox.
No, I don't.
You don't? Alright.
I just want to watch.
It's a character with a food name. That's like right up your alley.
What's their name again?
Jam?
Okay, fine.
Finally, it's time for me to unmask the villainous mastermind behind this case. And the culprit is...
V. Badman.
Just as I suspected, my arch nemesis, the notorious intermunicipal criminal genius, Alexander V. Badman.
Kid? Are you seriously doing this right now?
You've evaded for this... bleh. You've evaded justice for too long, Badman. It's high time someone took you down. And that someone is me, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the west half of...
Oh boy. Okay, kid, listen. I realize maybe I don't have the best track record on this, but this time, I'm totally innocent, I swear it, and what's more...
Oh, I'm sure you're innocent, Badman. Just like that time with the T-Rex portraits.
Huh?
It was actually just one T-Rex portrait.
Or the Haunted Factory.
You technically never proved it was me under the bed sheet.
Or the puzzling predicament of the vanishing gazebo.
Alright, yeah, that one was totally me. But I'm telling the truth. I didn't do anything wrong in this particular abandoned house. I was just, you know, doing some stuff when all of a sudden you came out of nowhere with a frying pan, knocked me out cold, and tied me to a chair.
Hell yeah, I did.
Extremely rude, by the way. But there's something else you need to know. Before you got here, I was poking around upstairs when I saw something seriously...
Doing some stuff? Right.
I'm serious, kid. You gotta untie me and run for it. Like, there's some real uncanny stuff going down here. And if we don't get out of here, we're gonna get...
Save it for the judge, Badman. The only thing I want to hear is you. Out of you is your confession.
My confession to what? I haven't even done anything yet.
Your confession to... the crime. The crime that was done by you that I have definitely solved in its entirety.
Oh my god, you haven't even tried to figure out what's going on.
Of course I have! My powers of deduction are impeccable. I, just need a minute to get my evidence in order. Which I will be doing over there, in a different room.
Wait, listen to me, kid. Kid, don't leave. Kid!
Oh, stupid arse nemesis, ugly turtleneck.
I can prove he's the one who did it! Just as soon as I figure out what it is. Maybe I should go find some actual evidence first.
This is great. I love this idea. This is a great idea for a game.
I don't know what this game's idea is.
Find evidence to see if this man actually did the crime. This is great.
Yeah,
Right.
This is like the end of a Scooby-Doo episode.
Mm-hmm. Alright, explore the mansion to find evidence of Alexander's crimes. Gather stuff to solve problems that you may encounter. Pretty sure fire extinguisher is like the opposite.
It's like the opposite of evidence. Still, it's good to have one handy in a place like this. This house is probably even older than asbestos. Nice painting. I bet it's worth an awful lot. Wouldn't you agree, bad man?
For the last time, kid, I'm not here to steal anything. And besides, I know a reproductive painting when I see one. I'm fairly confident you could buy that one for like $10 at IKEA.
It looks like this lamp's still using incandescent bulbs. I guess there's technically nothing illegal about energy and appliances. The warm lighting with this color palette, that's got to be criminal. Map?
Oh, map. Alright, so where were we? We're
in the living room.
Alright, let's go to the kitchen. Fridge.
You do hear an awful lot about dead bodies stuff. Assuming it's still functional, it'd be the perfect place to hide evidence. I'll just open it up and... I guess that's technically still food. The yellow mold seems to be enjoying it anyway. Oh, what's this? The fish seems, well, relatively fresh.
A crimson clupid.
It's a red herring.
It's a red herring.
Which, given the circumstances, is pretty suspicious if you ask me. Guess I'll just take it with me. Alright, that's one piece of evidence. No, it's not. I think I should get at least one more before I go and confront Alexander.
I really hope this is actually important.
The oven seems to work at least. That's all you got to say, Jam?
Nah, I just gotta turn it down because it's very loud and you're very quiet.
Might be fun to try my hand at a little baking while I'm here. Ooh, someone left out their ingredient! Looks like they were going to bake a cake with all this. If they're not gonna do it, maybe I'll take a crack at it. Okay, let's add the flour, some eggs. Whole, of course, for the extra nutrition. Ugh. And then a stick of spoonful of sugar. Whatever this weird bitter almond sauce is. Vanilla flavoring. And mix it all together. Looking good. Next up, time to bake. Are we seriously baking a cake?
I guess.
Is it in the oven? Ooh. Oh wow, a still life with a skull and a bottle of wine. Super original. Never seen that before.
I came here to have a good time right now, and I'm feeling personally attacked.
Why?
Because I have a similar picture I did in my room.
There's something mysterious about it, though. Is it the window? The unlit candle? It feels like this composition is missing something. A fish! Oh, that's weird. Looks like someone left a key hanging from the ceiling by a string. No idea why anyone would do that, but I do know that a clue this tantalizing's got to lead to something significant. If only I could get it down. What's under the couch?
Huh, I didn't even notice.
It looks like there's something way back underneath there. I could probably grab it if I... But on the other hand, it also looks like no one's vacuumed down there half a century. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Wow. I love this game.
Kitchen, can we see if we can bake that cake? Now then, let's get this cake of bacon. Just need to figure out how. Okay, I think we need to...
Yeah.
Jam is stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Library. The book is titled The Tome of Dubiously Plot-Related Information. It's open to a chapter somewhere in the middle. Chapter 15. Ye Tale of Ye Brothers 3. Once upon a time there were three jesters and who did themselves brothers call. Ye first jester was clept Melik, ye second Mahendra, and ye third Jimbo.
Jimbo.
One day where these three brothers
I can read this if you want me to.
Marymount, a jaunt down ye street, when yon spectre of death did them stope.
Do you want me to read this?
No, I want to read this. Ho, knaves! Cried Daith. Of ye three, one must needs die, that ye other two may pass. I'm reading it bad like this on purpose.
Nice.
Through this ye brothers wept profoundly, alas, and wail away. None of them wished to see his kind before himself perish, so a cunning plan didst they devise. If one of us must need die, spake Melik, a man of relentless exuberance, taken me first. First was I born, and first shall I die. Nay, excabulated Jimbo with a grind, his hand upon his bow tie. First ein liced out, as they say, it must needs be me. Can we not compromise? Wept Mahendra, his hands raised in supplication. Instead, taken me, ye middle brother. And so Daith, moved by this show of brotherly loyalty, killed all three jesters and went off on their merry way.
Now that's how you do it.
The end. Chapter 16. Ye tale of ye unregardable turtle. Once upon a time there win a curse that randomly does change vowels into Y, and upon the in the word's suffix ease.
I like this game. This game is very funny.
Hey, there's a book on that chair. Well spotted, Jam. A book tucked away in a hard-to-find location. It's gotta have all sorts of clues and evidence squirreled away inside. I'll just open it and... Oh, something fell out!
Iron Snail Authorization.
An aging post-it note. Was someone using this as a bookmark? And text. Iron Snail Authorization. What could it mean? I mean, aside from Alexander v. Badman is super guilty, because that's totally what it says to me. Anyway, that makes two pieces of evidence. I should be able to figure out what Alexander do with this. Still, maybe gathering a little more evidence could be useful.
Let's go up
Save the bedroom for leave the bed. Leave the lounge. Leave the lounge.
Leave the lounge?
Bathroom.
Bathroom.
Why, who's that supremely graceful and astute super sleuth in the mirror? Could it be Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 half of Lynn County? Oh, I'm ever so busy solving crimes I couldn't possibly pose for the cover. Okay, maybe just this once. If there's one thing I've learned from playing a copious amount of video games, it's that you the trash cans. All you'd find in my bathroom trash can is probably like a used tampon. You never know where someone might have hidden a secret treasure, or even an equipable item that heals 1/16 of your maximum HP per turn. That's oddly specific. Okay, maybe one of these is slightly less useful than the other in this situation.
It's a Pokemon reference.
Still, even if there were something good in there, I can't be thrilled about reaching in and grabbing it. There are some pretty nasty looking tissues. Ew. What's in the bathtub?
Oh. We can just save at any time, that's cool.
Yeah. What's in the bathtub? Is there something in the tub? Let's see. Oh. Upsettingly detailed. Oh god. I don't want this. I don't think anyone here has ever wanted it.
I want that. That's incredible. Alright. Let's go to the study.
Billy S. Did that thing's eyes just move? It
Yep.
does. Oh boy, Billy S. Billy S. No idea who this chump is, but he's got some seriously creepy eyes. It's like they can follow you around the room. This is charmingly shitty. Oh, what's this? A mysterious letter? I bet it's full of all kinds of dirt on Batman.
Oh no.
The concluding statement of the killer. As this rubescent haze dissipates from about my consciousness in most total clarity, do I revisit those actions over the preceding month I did cogitate. This house, how it reeks of that most sanguineous humor, and so too my sullied hands did that bill. Oh, it smells like blood because I killed people.
Yep.
He and I thought ourselves bold, but that facade crumbled like ash before the tremendous horror that from out mine floor did emerge. Oh god, that's the thing in the other room. To merely witness it, rising from the circle would itself percuss the brain to insensibility. It is best not to think of such things. The deed is done, and undone it can it not be. Yet these words assuage my woe little. That vitessence from which mine friend I reaped, that I might invoke the demon, how glad would I be back, and the demon perlineated from this earth. I was mad then, so too was he. And now of him alone only his mandible remains. As for that demon, I have sealed its essence within the lawn statuary and transpaled its corporeal form upon my harpooning gun. Still does it stand as though a corporous light florn. But full well I know that calmly death desires as little to do with the demon as I.
Do you just want me
And
to
ho!
skip through this?
The worms that out from it do wriggle and breathe. The worms! The worms! I am but a festering rind of cheese swollen to bursting with worms. Ew. Their blood-ravenous serrations churn the rancid milk of my soul. What is it with the worms and milk? The writhing, the gnawing, the boundless hunger.
I did not mean to skip
Boring!
through that.
I could barely even read most of that. But whatever it said, I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the bad man. Definitely commit. And you're a fucking moron. A locked box! Narrative convention dictates that it's gotta be full of treasure, or at least an important bit of evidence. but how to open it?
There was a key.
There was a key!
In the living room, right? No.
Yes. No, it was in the lounge. Looks like someone left a key hanging from the ceiling by a string. You're not tall enough to get it.
Ah, yes.
I want to see you use the horse mask on the... that guy. Damn it. Jam, you fucking idiot. I have to say, this case was a tricky one. A strange fish and an encrypted message. For a lesser detective, one less worldly and rich in sub-geography studies, perhaps it would have been even insurmountable. But not for me. Jam, the world's greatest kid detective born between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. Took all my wits to crack this one, but once I saw the connection, the answer was obsidian. Clear as obsidian.
Kid, have you ever actually, like, been outside Lynn County?
Curious that you should mention travel, but bad man. Most curious. Also, just for the record, I did in fact visit Portland for a Raffi concert when I was... Raffi? As in banana phone? Like some ignorant child. That's the guy who did fucking Baby Beluga! Anyway. My first hint was in the initials of the note. Iron Snail Authorization, or ISA. What else would that stand for, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. International Secret Assassination. Not content to be a mere criminal genius, you had set your sights on a much grander prize. Cold-blooded murder in a foreign land.
Do I look like a cold-blooded murderer to you?
Looks can be deceiving, bad man. That's the first rule of detectiving. Regardless, it wasn't enough to merely uncover the plot. I had to identify your intended victim and means of assassination. Fortunately, you left me with a second valuable clue. Why write snail and not, for instance, Sarosiphone? Sarosiphone? Because no one knows what the hell a Sarosiphone is. But think, where are snails most commonly eaten? France? That's right, France! Of course, we both know you're too broke to fly to France, so I had to look elsewhere.
Wow, okay, that was totally unnecessary.
This feels like something Rusty would write.
This does seem like something Rusty would write, in the best way.
In France, the national language is French. But do you know where else they speak French? Canada, that's where. A vast, almost entirely uninhabited wilderness full of extremely polite, internationally famous musicians who don't lock their doors at night a mere 8 hours away by car. I couldn't devise a more perfect venue for your vile schemes, even if I made it up entirely on the spot.
You're pretty much there already, kid.
But how then to commit this murder? A wayward hockey puck? Locking your victim in a cage? Starved beaver? No such means are too inelegant for someone like yourself, and thus we come to the fish. To kill a francophone, one only one tool is suitable. Poisson.
Wait, what?
It means fish in French.
Oh.
Anyway, just in case you're still planning to go ahead with the whole fish murder road trip thing, I went ahead and took the precaution of slashing your tires. My work here is pretty much done.
Wait, you did what?
Later, or rather, hasta la vista. That means later in French.
I'm pretty sure that's Italian. Oh, what a mess. Stuck in a haunted house, tied to a chair, and now I need to buy new tires. At least it can't get any worse. Still, the kid was right about one thing. A nice long vacation in Canada seems pretty appealing right now. We got ending 1.
Out of 16. Can we try a different...
Yes, we can.
Bedroom.
Bedroom?
Yes. Clowns?
I think they're the brothers from the earlier story.
Oh shit, you're right! It's got to be the most terribly drawn demonic summoning circle I've ever seen. Still pretty spooky, though. In terms of occultic likelihood to corrupt the youth and steal their souls for the devil, I'd rank it like 5 points above rock music and just a smidge below Magic the Gathering.
We can use...
I wonder if it's possible to commune with a devil. One way to find out. Hey! Actually, maybe this would be better for exorcism.
I think this is my favorite game that we've played tonight.
What's in the drawers?
Alright.
Hey, that bedside table looks pretty promising. But there's some solid evidence in there. That or another Gideon. Let's see.
Lucky
Lucky
me!
me! It's a loaded gun! And it's still got 5 bullets loaded in it.
Oh my
But you can
goodness.
shoot that, what a totally innocuous and normal item for... Ow! I'll have you know to what... Ha ha! Totally normal! I'll have you know I went to a Rafi concert when I was 4. The left-hand clown's barrel was towards the viewer like the world's most exuberant freight train. The vector of his relentless advance a reminder of one's own impotence. Jam boops him on the nose. There's a faint click. The middle clown stares down with an expression of incalculable grief, his hands raised in supplication to an absent god. Jam boops him on the nose. The click is slightly louder this time. The right-hand clown smirks in the shadows. His bow tie weighs heavily with the sacred promise of a seltzer. Jam boops him on the nose. From somewhere behind the painting comes the sound of shifting machinery. The mechanism seems to have reset itself. Oh, do we go in, like, order? Oh, we go, middle, right clown, left clown.
Why?
Because that was the order that they begged.
Oh, alright. Let's do that. Nope, not that one. It was oldest, youngest, then middle, I think, was how it went in the story.
Yeah, but the youngest used the bow tie.
Yeah, so...
The oldest begged. Oh, okay.
They all begged.
Investigate the room with mouse. Alright, let's see what's in here. Better be something cool considering it was locked behind that stupid clown puzzle.
A garden gnome?
Garden gnome? I could live without it. Oh, the statuary in the garden! Weird thing to put in a secret compartment, though. Can we save? Guess that means I could use it as evidence?
Yeah, we'll save. Alright.
Garden gnome...
Lounge?
Lounge? Oh boy.
That thing's
Is there
horrifying.
anything else? What about the ruler?
Oh yeah.
Oh cool, yardstick! Oh! All I do is walk past that demonic monstrosity, holy crap, it's going to eat my alive. Use the, oh god, what is that thing? Why does it have so many eyes? Use the mask.
I want to shoot it.
Man, oh god.
What if I shoot it?
No, use the mask. Keep together, Jam. It's just a taxidermied model. All I need is to look thing in the eyes and... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. use the horse mask. Or maybe I could use the mask. But just put it on. This isn't helping! Okay, maybe if I put the mask on it instead. Wow, that's somehow exactly as terrible as So at least it's not any worse. Haha, alright, well now that the taxidermy demonic entity is out of the way, I can get back to what's really important here. Pocketing everything within an eye shot that isn't nailed down.
Yeah, this is a point-and-click adventure game, isn't it?
Starting with this candle! I'm not actually sure I'm gonna need this, seeing as the house is pretty adequately lit already, but I'm not really opposed to the ability to light random things on fire either. Get the yardstick, get the yardstick. I sure am glad I can walk past this absolute nightmare without any... I'm just gonna walk over and pick up this yardstick while avoiding looking to my left. At all costs, totally cool. Wait a second. This isn't a yardstick. It's all in centimeters and stuff. What a waste of wood. Honestly, how are you even supposed to use that? Can you pick it up? Sure, I'm glad, blah blah blah. Yeah, I can't. Maybe try burning the rope thing? Can we get a horse mask? Oh, now there's even any arson I urgently need to commit right now, but I'll keep that in mind. Can we get our horse mask back?
Yeah, let's see if we can get the horse mask back.
Nope.
Nope. Wait, can I shoot it?
Maybe?
No, I can't. Alright.
I hate that.
Wait.
We already read this bit.
I know.
Go try shooting down the,
Oh wait, no, I want to shoot the mirror.
Okay, can you?
It's a
Not
dark.
Mysterious figures prowling the streets with a gun in. That's right. I'm not even reading that anymore. Taller than 2 kids in a trench coat and infinitely more state and federal election. And of course legally allowed to say cusses. Shh. 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 On the heck. We'll maybe give it 1 to 14 years.
I like that. That was funny. Alright, where do
let's try the parlor. Try shooting down the... that's weird, looks like some... oh. Maybe try the candle?
Wait, I haven't tried it yet.
Let's see, ready, aim, and an alley-oop. The thrown revolver strikes the key and knocks it loose from the ceiling. Looked like a Sure, I'm glad I took those gun throwing classes back in elementary school.
Oh my goodness.
Go to the lounge.
That's where that was not where the lockbox was. It was study?
It was in the study. I guess a key would probably make the most sense. And it's open. A blood-stained knife? There's like a 0% chance this baby wasn't involved in some crime or... Not really sure what crime, but I can work it out as a...
I see what they mean by whodunit, reverse whodunit now. Cause like, we know who we want to say did it, but we don't know what they did.
You throw the gun at... You could light the trash on fire.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna light the trash on fire.
Good thing I have this handy candle already lit. If there's a second thing I've learned from playing copious amounts of video games, it's an inadequate quantity of fire solves pretty much anything. It's just on fire now! Well, that's pretty soundly on fire. Ooh, and it looks like there's something in there after all. Just gotta reach through the flames real quick and... Got it! Oh my god. Oh. That is definitely someone's jaw. What a lovely piece of evidence. I think I'm gonna wash my hands now. Now let's get this cake of bacon, just need to figure out how.
Oh man. No, I'm trying to click on...
Oh, I think I saw this in a fancy restaurant once. The waitress set the cake on fire and then served it. They call it a baked Arkansas or something.
Jeez.
A baked Alaska?
Yeah.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it can't be that hard. I just need to take my trusty candle and... Gosh, I love baking. Pretty sure that cake's gonna need at least another hour. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I wanted to shoot it.
Library. Is there anything else in the library we can interact with? Just the book. Oh god. Dubiously we're actually solving the mystery. Go us!
Yeah, we are.
Go back in the lounge. Try lighting it on fire. Nope.
It doesn't let you interact with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot this though. Oh no, it won't let you shoot. Oh wait.
Brilliant idea, Jam. If I attach this revolver to the end of the stick, I can practically double my range. The final boss won't even know what hit it. There's going to be a final boss, isn't there?
Let me message the chat and say, Rusty, this game is right up your alley.
Yeah. Oh my god. That fucking monstrosity with the horse mask. Let me see if I can communicate with them with it. Hey.
Maybe there's a better way to use this.
Try the candle with the pentagram?
Oh, yeah.
We're just kind of throwing shit at the wall and...
We could go get another ending right now.
Okay. You wanna save real quick and try? Maybe I could get in on a little of this demon summoning action. Candle in place, and... Oh, mighty demons, or whatever, heed my call! I don't know what your deal is, but I got a pretty ripe soul to trade if that's your thing. It's all yours as long as you can get me a best-selling series of beloved children's detective novels about my heroic exploits. And the Netflix adaptation had better last at least seasons of the deals. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work.
Alright.
I love Jam, they're so fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that Gideon Bible. Fire?
No, you can't light it on fire. Alright, let's go get another ending real quick. I think that'll be funny.
Save!
I think we can just go back.
We didn't get the jawbone!
Oh, alright. Alright, we get to choose two pieces of evidence here.
Let's do the jawbone and the knife. Behold, evidence number 1, a human jawbone!
You mean that was just lying around this place?
But of course, why should it be surprising to find
At the scene of
at
a
the
murder?
scene of a murder.
Murder? Are you serious, kid?
Deathly serious, for you see my second piece of evidence. Is this bloodstained knife?
Kid, please tell me that's just ketchup. I love this man. I love Badman. He's so great.
He is. I'm afraid not. I know the scent of blood anywhere. Ah, the murder weapon and the remains of the victim, together under the same roof. All it's missing is the murderer.
Okay, listen, I realize this looks bad, but I swear I never killed anyone. You gotta believe me.
Oh, I believe you, Badman. How could I not? After all, the actual killer was me! What? Ah! You're such a naive fool, Badman, and that's why you perfect prey. What? All these years spent as nemesis are endless charades of cat and mouse. All mere warm-ups for the most dangerous game. And when I'm done here and it's your jaw casually wishbone from a bucket of KFC, not one soul will notice that you're gone and expect a thing. What the fuck? It will be, as they say, the perfect crime.
Please, kid, you don't have to do this. Just let me go. I won't tell anyone. I don't want to die.
That's what they all say, Badman. That's what they all say. Now then. It's time to say goodbye, old friend. Bang.
Wait, did you just say the word bang?
Oh man, I can't believe you fell for it. Oh, the real murder was me. Spooky. As if. You know, for an intermunicipal criminal juice, you're hecka. What's the matter, Badman? Embarrassed? If only you could have seen the look on your face! Fortunately, I can see it whenever I want because I made sure to record the whole thing on my phone. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and upload that to YouTube. If it goes viral, you can have like 10% of the ad money. Later!
Let me send Rusty the link to this game real quick.
The fucking horse mask kills me, man.
Yeah. Kid, get back here. Untie me, you miserable little gremlin. Looks like I'm all alone. Whatever, I can get out of this myself. I've got a knife now. That's something at least. Wait, where's the knife? I could have swore I saw it just seconds ago. Do you see what that is, Fox?
It's wearing a horse mask!
It's wearing a horse mask. Ending 15 out of 16. The perfect crime. Alright, let's go for a different ending. Oh, can we...
I want to look up a guide. How do we get the right ending? What's this game called? Jam and the...
I don't want to look up the correct ending. I kind of...
No, I'm just gonna look up all the endings.
Oh, alright.
Jam and the Mystery of the Mysterious Spooky Mansion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a little book hole right here.
Oh, we never noticed that. If this is a proper spooky mansion, it stands to reason that there must
be at least one rotating bookshelf. Fox? Did you die?
Hmm?
Did you
No,
die?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm here. I just went quiet because I'm Googling this.
Fair. Do you want me to continue? Or?
Yeah, keep going.
Alright. But not for me. Now, if I were Batman...
Now, if I were Batman, which book would I choose as a switch?
This riddle will require a thorough analysis of his life and background. Though on second thought, I'm not sure I actually know anything personal about him.
His name sounds kind of old-timey.
Is he, like, European or something?
Well, if that's the case, then there's only one book on this shelf that could switch.
Huh.
Uh-huh. How to metric. Well, I guess that wasn't it.
Maybe
Maybe it's just a regular bookshelf after all.
Nice.
Use the book on the taxidermy demon thing.
Oh, yes.
Stop with the fucking Brothers Three!
I didn't mean to. This game is incredible, but it's got problems, UI-wise. Alright, let's... Oh, yeah, nope. Oh, man.
Try to use the book with the ruler. How to metric! Yeah, that's the exact option!
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I did pick up that book on metric back in the library. I guess I could try and figure it out. Units of measurement, international standard. Divisible by 10, something French or whatever. 1 kilometer is equal to 0.62 miles. Wow, I think I got it! Of course, such an instantaneous mastery is to be expected, seeing as I'm jammed the world's greatest detective. A prodigy like me eats Newtons for breakfast. Well, fig Newtons anyway. Those are awful.
Hey, we got the
Go to the living
stick
room and
now.
use it to get the key! Or the thing out from under the thing. The
Oh,
parlor,
yes.
the parlor.
Yes.
Parlor.
A meter.
A meter's basically 10 feet, right?
No.
Just gotta push it a little to the left and... I got it! Looks like a stack of $20 bills. So like 12 bucks in metric. Even after being down there, they smell ever so faintly of minty freshness. Definitely a product of bad man's money laundering. Now let's see. Wow, that's 6 pieces of evidence! I seriously doubt there's anything else useful left in the trash heap. Better go confront Alexander and get it done with. So that's the game telling us you...
Yeah,
all the
we
stuff.
found everything.
So save.
So we've just got endings at this point.
Yeah, but we also have the cake.
Yeah?
Save.
Alright. I think that's just gonna keep burning.
Look at the stuff. Set it on fire. Aha, this painting must be a puzzle, and I bet if I solve it, I'll find another piece of evidence. Fortunately, I figured out the solution ages ago. If I just take this actual candle and use it to light the one on the painting... Oh god. The entire painting will catch fire. Huh, not what I was expecting. Pretty lame puzzle if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know, I think the fire really balances the composition.
I love this game, because you can just go around setting things on fire.
Try the book and set it on fire.
Oh, man. Nah, you can't set it on fire. Alright.
Damn.
That's on fire.
Maybe poke the thing with the meter stick? The taxidermy thing and the horse mask.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, horse mask was the 6th item. So I think we have all the items. Either way, poke it with the meter stick. Oh no wait, we can't do anything with it anymore because Jam just says nope.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's go fuck around with evidence.
Yeah.
Measuring some kelvins. Why yes I do. Stop messing with the mirror!
Wait, I want to see what the candle does.
It doesn't do anything!
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna work.
No, that's the wrong thing. Alright. Oh.
Somehow the mask makes it less bad, but also bad. Hey, try the how to metric with the demon summoning circle.
Or the ruler, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why ruler? Oh, to fix the lines!
Yeah.
Honestly, though, with a pentagram this poorly arranged, I doubt you could go standards, let alone any. Good thing I've got this meter stick to help fix things up. An acute angle here. A fallen angel here. And we're done. Now use the candle. Demons of the Afterrealm, I invoke thee! Rise, ascend, materialize! Come on out or whatever. Demons? Hello? Is anybody there? It's me, ya boy. Should I invoke louder, or...
It just sat on fire. I didn't even do that.
Well, alrighty then. I guess that's a no? Wait, what's that smell? Is it just me or is it starting to get kind of smoky in here? What a mysterious phenomenon. Okay, in hindsight, maybe not that mysterious. Guess I'd better go find that fire extinguisher. Oh, the fire extinguisher! It's in the living room. It's in the living room. You just said a haha, don't mind me just passing through detective. Kid,
Kid, I don't want to alarm you, but is something burning here? Like, I can smell smoke and...
Everything is fine! Fine! Slightly on fire, yes, but fine! All I have to do is take this fire extinguisher and...
Kid, you realize that thing's empty, right?
Well, we're gonna die.
You can't just drop that on me without an explanation. You said something's on fire?
Okay, yeah, right, explanation. So basically, I think I figured out what the crime was here, and it's arson. Also, I'm the arsonist, so...
Wait, what? You lit the house on fire?
Accidentally! I accidentally started a bunch of fires. Is it still legal if I didn't mean to? It's not, right?
No, I'm pretty certain that's still a crime.
Oh god, you're right. I'm a criminal now. Goodbye, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the county. And hello, Jam, the world's worst juvenile delinquent between the ages of 4 and 17 in half of Lynn County. My career, my dreams, all up in flames. Literally. Just like us in about 10 minutes, I guess.
Wait, hold up, kid. Even if you did come arson, which, by the way, it seriously sounds like you did, you still have a future. Also, more importantly, I still have a future, and I really don't want to burn to death here, so would you please untie me already?
I could have a future, even though I'm a criminal?
Yeah, you're a bright kid with plenty of talents. Some of them are even useful. I'm pretty sure you'd do fine on, I don't know, like a low-level pyramid scheme advisor, or a serial noise ordinance violator. Oh, you could even be my sidekick if you wanted to.
Really? You'd be my sidekick in crime?
That's not exactly...
Oh, Batman, I can't believe I misjudged you all this time! Don't worry, we're gonna be the best crime duo the western half of Lynn County's... I'll get you untied right away, it'll only take a couple of minutes. Or maybe I'll just kind of drag you out of...
Whatever you're gonna do it fast, because I think this place is about to go.
Hell yeah, arson. Well, that's it for that case. In the end, the real crime was actually the friendship we forged along the way.
You realize that doesn't actually make any sense, right?
Just shut up and let me have my moment, Batman.
Still, I can't help but feel there are some lingering questions that never got answered. Like, what was up with that summoning circle and that weird letter? Why was the house abandoned in the first place? And the demon in the lodge? Like, what the...
You know, not all mysteries are meant to be solved. That's my final insight as a kid detective.
Yeah, I guess you're finally right for once. Whatever was going on in there, it's all lost in the flames now.
Exactly. So let's get a move on, yeah? I came up with like 10 crimes in the last 5 minutes and I'm kind of excited to try them out. We're gonna steal so many T-Rex portraits you won't believe it.
Oh boy, not this again. Well, that's horrifying. We got the last ending, which is great.
Alright, housewarming party!
Yep. Alright. I think now we get to... Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, alright. So we get to just present him a bunch of...
Gnome and knife.
Gnome and knife.
First, I admit you had me stumped. After all, what could a common garden gnome and a bloodied knight possibly have to do with each other, and more importantly, with you?
Absolutely nothing, because I've never seen either of those before in my life.
But then it dawned on me that there could only be one solution. For a man like you, driven by the thrill of flight, with a callous disregard for life itself, what else could satisfy your sanguine impulses?
That's not a very accurate description.
This whole time you've been in charge of a secret criminal cabal, a cabal dedicated to illicit, underground, extremely lethal, gnome blood sports. Your silence says it all. Trapping innocent gnomes in cages, starving them to stoke their fury, and arming them with kitchen knives. You disgust me. What a sick, sick world we live in.
Literally none of that was remotely true. It doesn't even make any sense.
Nothing in this twisted society makes sense, bad man.
Jam is the greatest protagonist of all time.
Putting the horse mask on the demon was the best idea I've ever...
Yep.
The blood. The greed. The insatiable hunger. All of it swirling together in the gutter of depravity. It's too much for one kid detective to solve. Even for me, Jam, the world's greatest... I don't want to read that anymore.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home, have thoughts about the evils of human nature, and write some... The sinful earth is crying soft. It's sobbing drowned by cries of strife. Who can bear hope's torch aloft above the waves of ruthless life? Yeah, that's a good start.
Kid? Wait, you can't just leave me here. Kid, come back. Kid? Gutter of depravity.
How many endings have we got? Like 3? 4?
We got ending 0. I don't remember what the other one was. Alright.
How about the money in the jaw?
Yeah. Alright. Money, human jawbone.
You've been doing it under my nose this whole time. And I am so sorry.
Wait, what?
You've been selling your organs online just to... I thought you were just stealing for fun, but really you were doing it to feed your family. Every time I caught you, every time you pleaded for me to let you go, I kept telling myself it was all for the sake of justice, but I was too blind to see that the real injustice and financial inequality all...
Man, this really is a Rusty Pepper game.
Words can't express my shame. I feel like I'm Inspector Valier, or and I'm...
I think that's a reference to...
Jean Valjean. It's Inspector Voldert from that Hugh Jackman movie.
That's Les Miserables, right?
Les Mis. It's Les Miserables.
Yeah.
In my pursuit of an incorruptible ideal, I lost sight of what really matters. Truth.
Can we rewind for a moment? How exactly did you jump to that conclusion from a jawbone and a pile of cash?
It was easy, once I saw how all the pieces connect. It was if my mastery of forensic anatomy could only come from specifically an adult human being 20 and 200. Curious, isn't it, that such a jawbone would appear in the... Speak to me for more than 2 minutes at a time. Ouch.
Hold up, I don't want to pry, kid, but aren't you in school? Don't you have teachers? Oh, do you even have legal guardians?
Yes, it was curious indeed, and that's when I remembered...
Oh, wow.
I had read that people will sometimes sell powdered rhino, often for a very high price. If that was so, then why not human bones as... And thus it was then that I realized this no crime at all. In reality, you had surgically extracted your own jawbone to grind up and sell as black market aphrodisiac!
That face is just great.
Oh, my apologies, I didn't mean to make... regenerate all. At any rate, I'm truly sorry for everything I've done till now. From here on out, I'll swear I'll do my best to support you, not as friend.
Thanks?
Please don't mention it. Now let's get you untied so I can give you back your jawbone and your pile of money.
Seriously, how incredibly... helpful of you.
It's the least I can do if I want to start making...
And besides,
it wasn't like a happy ending. Inspector Valje.
Oh, man.
Let's do jawbone and iron snake. And that was the first piece of evidence I uncovered. Iron snail authors, blah blah blah.
Actually, the herring was what we... A tooth.
A tooth with a crown!
That seems like a bit of a leap.
Perhaps if I hadn't discovered my second piece of evidence, this human jawbone.
That's not real, is it?
I mean, it smells kinda rotten, so... yeah? Anyway, once I had that, I knew exactly what to do. This whole time. Unbeknownst to anyone, hiding in the shadows. You've been studying to become a dentist!
I have?
Of course you have! It's the only possible solution! Jam, you are a fucking idiot. And you know, I'm actually pretty proud of you. Takes a lot of courage and determination to break from your criminal ways and turn your life around.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
I've totally got your back on this one. My mom is...
Oh, that's really pretty nice of you. Totally wrong, but, nice.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Fox's mother.
Would you like me to take the clothes out of the dryer and put her in the washer in the dryer? Okie dokie. I love you too, Mama. Bye-bye. Give me a second to switch to my phone real quick so I can continue this conversation. You're gonna have to out loud while I am doing my household chores.
Okay.
Stalling for time.
Did you say something?
Nope, just thinking to myself, what a great pal you are, Jam. How about you untie me so we can get back to studying? Got a big dentist exam coming up, you know?
Sure thing, Alexander. Old pal, or maybe even Palexander? Okay, fine, maybe not that one. Anyway, let me just find my pocket knife and I'll get you out of there. Turns out putting the 50 knots in a rope is pretty straightforward, but untying those knots is a real pain. Funny how that works, isn't it? The fucking horse mask!
Ending 6 out of 16. Palexander. Did we get a save before we put the horse mask on the thing? We did.
I don't... Yeah, we did. One.
Yeah.
But we don't have all of our shit.
Yeah, but we can get as much stuff as we can before we get the horse mask, so we can see some of these endings without the horse mask, because I think that would be funny.
I think it's funnier with the horse mask. Let's do the garden gnome and the fish.
Alright. Behold the evidence.
The evidence. Anything to say for yourself, criminal?
A fish and a garden gnome? That's, compelling. Alexander is the best character in this.
This feels like a rusty campaign.
This does. Alright.
Alright, fine. I tried really hard to figure out those two fit together, but I just couldn't think of anything. Honestly, I was hoping you'd just confess to whatever it was you did when I showed them to you. I don't know, like maybe you're running a black market seafood restaurant / Joanne Crafts knockoff. Kind of like those places that are somehow both a Taco Bell and a KFC at the same time.
That's maybe the worst idea for a business that I've ever heard.
Not like you have to rub it in.
Oh, okay, sorry. Anyways, we're both on the same page, right? You were wrong about me. This house is way too spooky. We need to get the hell out.
Who said I was wrong? You did do something here. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Seriously, kid, can't you just admit defeat for once?
If that's how it's got to be, maybe I'll just leave you here and you can figure out how to escape, since obviously you're just so much smarter than me.
Hold on, that's not what I meant. Don't go. At least untie me first.
Untie yourself, I'm leaving.
Wait, kid. Oh wait, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 14 in the western half of Lynn County?
Between 4 and 17.
Oh god, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Alright, easy there, Alexander. You can do this. Jam left the door open, so if I just wiggle this chair over to the exit, I'm sure I'll make it out of here somehow. Schrodinger's KFC Taco Bell, ending 12.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You want to do the fish and the money?
Yes. I think one of my favorite things is... seeing how all of these come together.
I'm curious if there's a right ending.
I think the right ending is the one where the house is on fire and everyone leaves.
Yeah, but the demon.
So, I think that's just there to kill whatever.
They seem so inconspicuous at first, don't they? Fish and some cash. You might even be tempted
to dismiss them as irrelevant to the case at hand. But you would be wrong! Wrong! I'm going to use both my arms to pull all this shit out of the dryer so you can read.
These seemingly random items are actually the crux of an international crime conspiracy, and you, Alexander V. Badman, are the ringleader. Kid, I've never even left the West Coast. And why would you need to, when you have peons scattered across the globe doing your nefarious bidding? This quaint life you lead in Lynn County as a totally unsuccessful failure of a cat burglar, wasting away your failing youth quarreling with a school kid. It's all just an ingenious disguise to throw off the feds your trail. But I'd expect no less from a peerless villain such as yourself. Wow, even when you're complimenting me, you still somehow manage to make me feel like crap. And more importantly, you haven't even told me what I'm allegedly doing with this global crime syndicate. Oh, but isn't it obvious? The fish alone tells you everything you need to know. At first, I thought it was perhaps a member of the genus Clupa, some kind of herring or whatever. But only an amateur jumps to conclusions. After countless painstaking hours of thorough research and analysis, I've come to a very different answer. We've been in this house for like 45 minutes tops. Okay, maybe it was more like 3 minutes on Wikipedia, but that's besides the point. This is no common herring. It's actually the critically endangered red handfish. Don't handfish have, hand-looking fins? The fins on this one look pretty normal to me. I'm sure it would have had head and fins if you hadn't harvested them to sell on the black market as a delicacy. For decades now, you've been poaching endangered aquatic wildlife across the globe, all to fill the bellies of corrupt oligarchs. Man, this does feel like a Rusty game.
It is a Rusty game.
This is a Rusty game.
I didn't know Rusty made games.
I didn't either. Handfish fins, turtle fins, shark fins. How many have died by your hands? How many innocent animals have you drowned in your sanguineous soup of sin? But I say no more. Your trail of blood ends here, bad men. For your diabolical poaching ring, I'm afraid that this is La Fin. Wow, look at young James Bond over here, dropping one-liners like first period electives. How many times do I have...
I'm ready.
How many times do I have to tell you? I didn't do jack, and every minute you waste on this farce is another minute closer to us getting murdered by the monster upstairs.
That thing, what? The thing with all the eyes? I'm pretty sure it's just a taxidermied model. Another now extinct species cut down by your gang of poachers, no doubt.
Does that thing look like an endangered species to you?
Are horses endangered? I don't really remember.
Wait, what? Horses?
Anyway, that's pretty much that. I brought out the evidence, dropped the accusation, had a couple dramatic twists, and even made a plot-relevant pun, so that covers all of my usual bases. See you next week. Maybe next time you'll come up with a better crime.
Wait, you can't leave yet. You still have to untie me. You never even told me what you meant about the horses. Oh, whatever. Guess I'll have to get out of this myself. A loyal army of criminal fishmongers sure would come in handy right about now. Not like that's gonna happen anytime soon. Hell, I don't even like fish.
No!
Fish with worms sticking out of the mouth.
You pick the evidence this time.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the stack of 20s and the cryptic note.
What is this evidence, you ask? Well, allow me to show you. I'm switching over.
Yep.
There we go. Exhibit 1, on a serious note. Observe the handwriting. Strange, isn't it?
It does look kind of like an elementary schooler scribbled on it with a Sharpie.
No need to be so harsh, Batman. After all, weren't you the one who wrote it?
You do know I'm a professional forger, right?
Moving on. Is number 2, this stack of money. I've got a bunch of fruit gummies in my mouth right now.
I figured it was something like that.
It's a tidy sum to have been stuffed unceremoniously under a couch. Not sure exactly how much, but then I suppose it's no mystery to you, is it? Considering it's your money. Regardless, with these 2 pieces of evidence, I have no trouble at all determining the exact nature of your criminal.
Hold up, did you say that money is mine?
Of course it's yours. That money is modeled and who else could have financed the...
It's really in character for Jim just to be shoving gummy fruits in her mouth as she does this.
I'm eating gummy rabbits.
Yes, but also it's in character, you know?
Of course it's yours. If that money didn't belong to you, then how else could you have financed the...
Okay, great, I confess. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
That's my money. I'm the one who did whatever it is you're about to go off about.
Oh, well, alright then. Are you sure you don't want to argue just a little more? Try to prove your innocence? That's a really great plot twist and dramatic reversal lined up.
Nah, I'm good, kid. But now that we've very clearly established that this pile of money is my legitimate property, I got a proposition for you. Let me go, and I'll give you $100 out of that pile.
That sounds like bribery.
I mean, you could call it that, sure. But really, isn't bribery just a kind of financial transaction? This is a free market, kid. Nothing unsavory about a little exchange of goods and services, you know?
Oh, there's actually a walkthrough. I found the walkthrough.
Huh. I think we've done everything, though, so...
Doesn't seem like something like Jim, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 of western half of Lynn County would do. Also, how could you tell I was eating gummies?
What?
I have a moral...
Because you mentioned it. You said I'm eating gummies.
Oh, I have a moral compass, you know.
Alright, fine. 200.
250.
Deal.
Done.
Now hurry up and tie me. That money's not gonna do us either of us any good if we get eaten by demons.
Still can't help but feel like there's something unsolved here. If you're the one responsible for the money in the escargot debacle, then how'd the horse mask get in the bathtub?
Don't sweat the details, kid. I'm sure it's nothing you need to worry about.
Fucking horse mask makes it all better.
Yeah.
Have we tried the iron snail authorization with the jawbone, or...
I don't think we have.
We need to write this down.
This is how I played through the end of Henry Stickmin, so...
We've done...
I keep meaning to click those two, and I'm just screwing up.
The best part about that was when I was eating my gummy bunnies. The note was the first piece of evidence I uncovered. Iron snail sounds encrypted, blah 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 blah. An iron snail.
Oh yes, we already did this one.
We already did this one. Okay, we've done iron snail. We've done the note and jawbone. We've done the note and the fish.
This was the Alexander.
We've done. We did the note and the money. Have we done a note and the gnome?
I don't think we've done the note and the gnome yet.
Okay.
I don't think we've done the note and the knife or the note and the. What was the note and the money?
We've done the gnome and the knife. We've just done the gnome with the knife. Have we done the gnome with the money? We did do the gnome with the money.
No, we didn't.
No, we did the gnome with the fish.
I honestly couldn't be any less concerned about that right now. What I actually want to know is if you're gonna untie me or...
Well, allow me to enlighten you.
Oh great, here we go.
The note reads Iron Snail Authorization. Snails are mollusks, and you know what else are mollusks? Clams! And clams is slang for American dollars. I'm sure you can see where this is going.
Do you even know where this is going?
It's all going back to you, bad man. Iron is a metal, and American dollars are made of using metal precious. Therefore, the authorization of the U.S. Mint, and you know what's closely related to mint? That's right, catnip, which is a drug for cats, which is exactly what you're smuggling in these garden gnomes.
Wait, am I smuggling catnip or cats?
No, I mean neither. Well, okay, I won't rule either of them out, but I'm talking about drugs here. And not the soft stuff like whatever my brother's been vaping out behind the shed. I'm talking hard drugs.
Oh my goodness.
Crack, snow, candy, powder, dust, blow, heck, even coke, just to name a few of them. Need I continue?
You really don't.
But this is the end of the line for you, bad man. You know what they say about people who smuggle drugs and garden gnomes, don't you?
No?
Here's what they say. Crime doesn't pay.
Oh, for... Listen, kid, this has gone on long enough. I don't care about the stupid gnome, but if you and me stay in this house even a minute longer, we're gonna get eaten by worms or a demon or something. So would you just untie me already?
Not until I've heard you confess with my own ears.
Oh, fine. I did the gnome crime. Happy now?
Yep.
So you'll untie me?
Nope.
What? Why?
You know what else they say? Don't do the gnome crime if you can't do the gnome time. I'll let you mull that one over in the slammer. And by the slammer, I mean this room, where I'm leaving you.
And the kid's gone. Okay, Alexander. Let's take this slow and calm. You're gonna make it out of here alive. You just need to smash the gnome with your feet, grab one of the shards, and cut yourself free before whatever that thing is comes downstairs. It's fine. Totally fine. I'm sure I've got plenty of time. That's horrifying.
What's with the worms?
I don't know. Gnome crime doesn't pay. Ending 7.
How many endings have we gotten? Is there a way to keep track of this?
Let's see. Ah, yes, there is.
Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 6 more endings.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good at this.
Let's see. We've
Knife
done
and
money
money.
and gnomes,
Let's
right?
do... I don't think we've done money and gnomes. I wanted... Or no, we just did money and gnome. Right? No, we did...
I think
Here, we're gonna do the knife in the 20s.
cash, blood, and a knife, a classic combination, no. A combination that at a glance can signify only one thing. Murder.
Kid, I swear to God I'm not a murderer. I've never even seen that knife before. I'm adjusting some things.
One of those two statements may be true, but the other is without a doubt a lie. To determine which is which, we must first take stock of our subconscious biases. I'm looking at the guide.
Why? We don't.
I want to find.
We've already
fine.
gotten the true ending.
It's if not murder or mugging, are there other ways one could make money with a knife? Knife throwing at a circus, perhaps, but you're no clown, Batman. You just dress like one.
Wait, what's wrong with my turtleneck?
No, in these modern times, classical detective thinking is too old-fashioned. When I realized this, I knew what I had to do. Which admittedly was waste like 15 minutes on YouTube watching some dude breaking raw spaghetti with his forehead. But what an enlightening 15 minutes it was! Online, there's an audience for everything. Even mildly fetishistic pasta demolition videos. Oh my god. And where there's an audience, there's advertising money. So while the average armchair detective might look at the evidence and see murder as the only option, I know what's really going on here. With this abandoned mansion as your hideout, you've been making a little side money. By making ASMR videos of yourself cutting random objects in slow motion with this knife taped to your chin. Has my investigative prowess left you too stunned for words? I'll take that as your confession, Batman. Yet another case solved by yours truly. I'm not saying it.
Oh, alright. Wait, hold up, kid. Let's just assume for a moment you're right about this. Are you basically saying that I didn't do anything illegal?
I mean, no, nothing technically illegal.
So you agree that I'm innocent?
Yeah, I guess.
Great, then you're gonna untie me, right?
Eh. I said it wasn't illegal, but it's still kind of weird, you know. You can keep the knife and the cash, but I'm done here.
Oh no, my thing came unplugged. It's gonna cause feedback.
I think I'm gonna go home and watch more of the spaghetti guy. There's something weirdly hypnotic about the way the noodles crack across his forehead.
Well, that was definitely more information than I ever wanted to know. Could have gone worse, though. At least I got the knife, and I somehow even made a little money. Just gotta figure out to cut the ropes with my hands tied behind my back. Honestly, how hard could it be? Thief gets wrecked by Epic Demon. So I was going to this clown fight at the old house when I heard that this weird sound, and it was honestly kind of revealing. Then I turned...
Not illegal, still kind of weird.
Ending 4. Alright.
How many do we have left? 5? Which endings are there?
Let's see. Okay, so have we done the knife and the fish yet?
No, I don't think so. A herring and a thoroughly used knife. Suspicious, no?
I gotta change my seat again.
Can you look at the endings that we got real quick? Is there even anyone in the stream left?
Probably. Or maybe not. We didn't really have anyone anyways. I just wanted to have this for the archive.
We don't have ending 2. I didn't see the other ones because you clicked out too fast.
I see. 2.
2, 5, 8, 11, and 13.
Yes. Boop.
Or so I thought, but in actuality, the truth was even stranger than I could have guessed. Consider the herring, a common bait fish, yes, but also an international culinary staple. Yeah, that alone was not enough for me to narrow the scope of what was afoot here. For that, I needed to look at the utensils at hand. I found no evidence or of any intent to cook this herring, and no pertinent kitchen implements save for this knife. How could one serve herring raw and with only a knife? It was then that I recalled something one of the weebs from the school anime club had told me. In Japan, raw fish is known as sashimi, and nishin, that is herring served with roe, is a particular delicacy. Suddenly, it was all clear to me. Alexander V. Badman, you've been conducting your business in the shadows long enough. It's time your deeds were finally revealed. Yes, it's time that the world knows that you are, in fact, an aspiring sushi chef.
I'm doing what now?
In hindsight, it makes perfect sense. After so many years struggling as a low-level criminal, you wanted to make a clean break from your sordid past. Continue. You wanted to make a living through honest work, a fresh start, and what could be fresher than raw fish? Yet you knew that your underworld associates would frown on your Epicurean exploration, so you hid yourself away in this abandoned mansion to train. The blood on the knife is none other than your own, spilled by mistake during a particularly intense prep session. This was no crime at all. This was passion!
Okay, yes, sure, that's exactly what's going on here.
You know, this is some pretty inspiring stuff. Like, you can make a documentary out of this.
That's great, kid. Now please untie me.
Of course! Who am I to stand between a man and his dream? It's gonna be a minute though. I tied these knots hecka tight and my hands are super slimy from carrying that herring around.
You do realize you have a knife, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to turn you into sashimi by mistake.
Alright, that's fair enough. I'd probably taste terrible anyways. Ending 8 of 16, a raw deal.
Have we tried the jaw with the fish?
I don't think so. Would you even listen if I said no?
This is the fish from the kitchen fridge and a human jawbone that was left in bathroom trash can.
Wait, human jawbone in the trash can? And you just picked it up and threw it in your backpack?
I uncovered it while I was searching for clues, exactly as you planned, no doubt.
You seriously believe I just left someone's jaw in the garbage? Do you think I'm some kind of serial killer?
You'd like me to think that, wouldn't you?
No, I would not.
Trying to pull the old reverse psychology, eh? Too bad, you can't fool me that easily. It's impossible to trick Jam. I'm not reading it!
Yep.
Everything was staged to make it look like these were important clues that would lead me to the answers I sought, but there was an elaborate ruse. This discarded mandible, this crimson fish? These weren't clues at all. Their true nature becomes apparent when you combine them. In actuality, this was a jaw-dropping red herring.
I'm going to ignore the pun for now. More importantly, are you actually agreeing that I didn't commit any crimes here?
It may be true that nothing you've done here was illegal, but you did try to trick me, waste my time, and tarnish my reputation as Jam's the world's greatest kid detective.
And I'm gonna stop you right there. None of that was me either.
A likely story if you didn't leave those red herrings lying around, then who did? It's not like anyone else is living here.
Actually, about that, there's something you need to know, kid. Upstairs in the lounge, there's this god-awful monster, and I'm pretty sure it's...
Oh, yeah, that. I put a horse mask on it.
You what?
It's still kind of freaky, though. Like, trust me, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have nightmares about that mask for the better part of my adult life. Anyway, since there's nothing for me to actually do here, I'm gonna go scrub those images from my brain with some ice cream and binge television. Later, loser. Try coming up with an actual crime next time.
Later, loser. Kid, wait. At least untie me first. Come back. Ah, well, it's just you now, Alex. Deep breaths, deep breaths. You're gonna get out of here alive. Nothing to be afraid of. I mean, what could be so awful about a horse mask? You know, we could have gotten that ending without putting the horse mask on the thing, I think.
Maybe.
No,
but
we
it's so
couldn't.
fun here.
We couldn't. No, because to get the jawbone, we have to get the candle, which we have to use the mask for.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, do we use the gnome with the... Have we used the gnome with the jaw?
I don't think so.
This garden gnome.
Yes, we did. I think we did.
Allow me to present...
We're...
After you're finished sacrificing the rest of the body
We actually haven't seen this one. No.
to the gnome.
Demons?
Demons. The demons spoken of in that fabled grimoire of foul magic, the Necronomicon. Necronomicon. The demons that you think could have been communing with you through the gnome statue. Why else would you lock the gnome away in a secret compartment? That summoning circle in the bedroom, the, whatever that god-awful thing was in the lounge. They're all part of your vile human sacrifice rituals, aren't they? Wow, Jam's actually figured it out.
Wait, you mean you saw the thing in the lounge too?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to.
That's the thing I was trying to warn you about. It looks like it's taxidermied, but I swear when I was up there, I saw it move.
Oh, I'm sure you did. While you were hiding inside it, murdering your innocent victims to appease the gnome demons. But this sick charade ends here. The gnome demons aren't real, bad man. The only thing you've been appeasing is your own appetite for carnage. I didn't want to do this, but it's the only way to bring you back to your senses.
The garden gnome shatters on the ground with a resounding crack.
Oh my god, we might get the true ending. There, it's finished. Take some time to think about what you've done, murderer. I hope you're sorry.
Wait, you've got it all wrong. This is exactly what I was trying to warn you about. Kid, don't go. I don't want to be eaten by worms. Kid, please. Kid. Ending
The
13 out of
Necronomicon.
16. The Necronomicon. Oh, man.
We did the gnomes and the money. We did the gnome and the fish. We did the gnome and the note. Did we do the gnome and the note?
We've got 2 endings left.
Yay. Did we do the gnome and the
I
note?
don't think we did. What I actually want to know is if you're going to untype. Oh, great. Here we go.
The note reads, Iron Snail Authorization, Snails are mollusks and blah
Oh,
blah
we
blah.
already got this
Oh,
one,
we already
right?
did this.
Yeah.
You can just load the save if you want.
Oh, well, I didn't.
Load. Load.
I overwrote it.
You baka.
Why would you do that?
I said load.
Yeah.
Not save. Try a different set of evidence. Now save over that. Save over that.
Wait, I'm gonna save right on the choose thing.
Okay. We did we do the money and the fish? I think we did money and fish.
I don't think we did.
Assume.
Oh, yes. Hey.
I'm stumped. No, that one's selling his organs.
Oh, alright. Alright, so Bloodstained Knife and Gnome was gnome fighting. Bloodstained Knife and Money was the ASMR. Bloodstained Knife and Cupid was sushi. Bloodstained Knife and Note was...
Strange collection, a note shrouded in secrecy. A knife steeped in blood. A mansion lost to ruin.
Not sure if I'd call 1B1B a mansion, but...
But this evidence is all I need to crack this case wide open! Yes, this case of violence, passion, romance. The confounding case of the clowns and the craniums.
The what now?
Spare me the feigned ignorance, bad man. We both know you're not as completely dim-witted as you look. Oh my god, Jam.
Thanks? Wait, was that an insult, or...?
But you are a bonehead, or should I say... Continue. A skull from the Cranium Gang? I knew what was up as soon as I saw the paintings in the parlor and the bedroom. This mansion may look totally trashed and unwanted, but it's actually the staging grounds for the bitter, blood-soaked turf war between the rival gangs, the clowns, and the craniums. What? The skull and the clown paintings are the gang's way of marking their territory, like graffiti, but infinitely less practical. The second floor is clown turf, while the craniums rule the ground floor. From the fact that I found you in the living room, it was simple to deduce that your loyalty lies with the craniums, am I wrong?
I mean, yes. Even if I do hate clowns.
Aha, so the truth comes out! And with that, everything else falls tidily into place. Tell me, Badman, in a tussle, what's a gangster's second most deadly weapon?
I guess a gun would be number one, so... a knife?
Precisely, and what a coincidence that I should find just such a weapon locked away deep within clown territory. I don't like that sentence. One might assume that you had hidden arrangements there to later access when the cranium stormed the second floor, but I don't think it's that simple. The knife was bloodied when I found it. In other words, this was an implement not of future violence, but of violence past. A memento of a fallen comrade, or perhaps even a lover?
Kid, you know I'm already married, right?
But your lover couldn't have been a fellow cranium if that had been the case. Why then would the knife be on the second floor? No, bad man. You fell in love with a clown, didn't you? A forbidden love, star-crossed even. Like Tony and Maria from Shakespeare's timeless masterpiece of Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, and when your lover, like Tony, perished in a brutal knife fight in this very house, you swore revenge. A revenge no less than the total annihilation of all the clown gang. This note, Iron Snail Authorization. Here's another question, Badman. What is a snail?
Mollusk?
Okay, yes, but I was kinda hoping you'd give a less accurate answer.
A slug in a shell?
Exactly! And so we come to the truth of the iron snail. A slug in a metal shell.
Wait, you don't mean...
Indeed, this note from the big skull boss was to give you permission to use the gangster's deadliest weapon in its most lethal form. The gun? When a gangster comes sauntering down the street to you and slowly lifts their arm, what should you fear most?
A gun?
Now, I'm talking about rhythmic hand percussion.
What?
I know you're an uncultured ruffian, but have you ever seen A Midsummer Night's Dream? Gangsters are at their most dangerous when they're slowly advancing towards you while snapping, clapping, and performing Broadway choreography. But even more dangerous than such bare-handed percussion is the use of the castanets, traditionally a pair of shells bound with string. The slug is the string, its iron shell the metal discs used in crackabs, that is the Moroccan castanets. I shudder to even imagine the carnage if you got your hands on such a weapon.
Kid, you whipped out an actual revolver like 10 seconds ago?
At any rate, your revenge plan ends here, Batman. I know the pain you bear must be heavy, and it's all too easy to let that pain harden into hate. But that's not what your lover would have wanted, is it? You can't heal until you learn how to forgive! When the rest of your gang gets here, you tell them that. It's up to you to end this cycle of violence. Take care, Badman. My work here is done.
Kid, you realize there's no actual cranium gang coming to untie me, right? Kid, come back here. At least leave me the revolver.
What the West side of Lynn County story.
Oh my goodness.
We have one left.
Yes, I think... Did we do the knife and the jawbone?
Yes, that was one of the first ones we did.
Did we do the gnome and the money?
Yes, that was the Joanne's knockoff.
Okay, did we do the gnome and the fish?
Yes.
What was that
No,
one?
wait. That was the Joanne's knockoff. I don't know if we did the gnome and the money. I found the money under the couch.
Wait, there was money down there? Dang, I only checked behind the cushions.
And you know what they say, where there's smoke, follow the money. So I followed that money all the way back to the filthy heart of the criminal enterprise that spawned it. And that heart is you, Alexander V. Badman.
Or
Or
should
should I call you Lucky Benny's House of Gnomers?
Wait, what?
Surprised I caught on so quick? Well, maybe next time you should remember who you're dealing with. I'm not saying it anymore! I know all about the eBay listings for the stolen vintage garden gnomes that you're scalping. Mostly because I googled them on my phone like 6 minutes ago, but I mean still. You've been using this abandoned mansion as your base of operations for fencing lifted lawn leprechauns.
I realize that it's possible, I don't know, you've forgotten my first name over the span of the last 15 seconds, but my name is Alexander, not Benny. I don't even own a computer.
I'm sure something like that wouldn't even be a trifle for a criminal mastermind like yourself. But either way, I'm shutting your business down for good. Here's some customer feedback for you, bad man. 0 out of 5 wouldn't shop again. Later.
Kid, wait, kid, aren't you forgetting something? Something like untying me? Don't just leave. I don't want to die. For God's sake, at least take me with you to the police station. Well, at least I didn't get totally left behind. If I break the gnome with my feet, I can cut myself free with one of the shards. Just gotta... Wait, where'd it go? I swear it was here just a second ago. Ending 2 out of 16. Lucky Benny's House of Gnomes.
I think that's all the endings.
I think that is all the endings. That is all the endings.
Hell yeah!
We did it!
Woohoo!
Yeah. Let's do this one real quick. Because, like, I can smell smoking.
Everything is fine! Fine!
Nah, let's not.
What are you doing?
Wait, I want to go to the main menu. A reverse whodunit. This was fun.
Yay!
I think this was the best game we played tonight.
Yeah. Hands down.
Yeah, this is good game. Rez did a really good job on this.
Or should we say Rusty Pepper?
Ray Clark.
It's just completely Rusty's sense of humor.
It is very Rusty vibes. I think that should probably be where we end it for the night, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm tired.
Yeah, we've been going for
And
4.5 hours.
Yeah, also I haven't been able to log into my fucking Square Enix account all day, and I just want to get some diadem farming done so I can get my Pegasus that much sooner.
Oh, man. Alright, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming out this time, and hopefully you guys can come hang out next week when we
Are we gonna do this again?
Yes, we're playing this. We're doing Games of Spooky Nights throughout October. I'll actually have the games prepared next week. I didn't realize how fast we were gonna get through those other two.
Hooray!
Hooray! Yes. So
Maybe by that point I'll need a break from my fucking government homework.
Oh man. All right. Thank you for coming out. Say bye. Say bye to everyone, Fox.
Bye everyone, Fox!
Bye everyone, Fox.